What's up, guys? This is Joshua Naterman here with the Bodyweight Fitness subreddit, and we're looking at Technique Thursday. So today we're going to take a look at the skin the cat, which is where you start hanging from your, basically a pull-up hang, and you pull up through a front lever into an upside down hang, an inverted hang, and then you come down through a back lever into what's called a German hang, which is where you have your arms way behind you, but your body's more or less vertical. Now, even though this is kind of a beginning element in terms of shoulder mobility and straight arm conditioning and blah blah blah, because of the extreme tucked nature, which you're going to see in the video, right? Because we're not talking about a fully laid out front lever. We're talking about keeping your body basically as compact as you can and using your leg positioning to adjust your center of gravity so that it's very easy as it can be, for you to move through these positions, because the primary purpose of skinning the cat is to work on your shoulder mobility and to provide a sort of second step into straight arm conditioning. Now, the first step is going to come from your planche leans and from basic elbow flexor work, and if you haven't already done that stuff and you don't already have a decent planche lean, you may have trouble with some elbow pain. So I want to suggest that you start with those beginning progressions. Now we're going to go and show you the technique along with snippets that explain exactly what you should be doing at each of the 4 points. There's also a link, which we're going to put right here, that's going to take you directly to the topic on the subreddit, so that if you find this on my YouTube channel, you can get there, and if you are on the subreddit, then obviously you don't need the link. Wow, channeling my years in Japan. How's that? So we're going to go ahead and cut now and go to the video. Get into an inverted hang. What you're going to want to do is start off in almost a top of the pull-up position, and then what you do is you want to pretend like you're doing either, if you can do backflips, you want to do a backflip. If not, what you want to think about is a hanging leg lift or a hanging knee raise type maneuver. You want to try and put your knees into your face, and it's going to look like this here. And at the same time, what's going to happen is as you pull those knees up, you're going to straighten the elbows, and it's going to let you easily rotate down, okay? And the way that you do that in a different way is if you are hanging, okay, in this case I'm just showing you from the bar because I just don't have that much room in here, but you'll start off straight, and the same thing. You're going to want to pull the knees up towards the face and pull through, okay? So, but I suggest you do this on rings. I'm just going to show you here. You pull up and then get all the way inverted, okay? And then you come back down. Now, that's really the entry position. Since so many people have trouble pulling up at first, I'm going to suggest that you use that half pull-up technique, which Nick suggested that I teach for this. So I want to thank him for that. To get into the inverted hang, okay? Now, we're going to show you the full movement with that modified entry, and then we're going to show from another angle. So I'm going to start off below the rings, and then I'm going to just kind of pull up, come over. Notice that as I go over, the rings rotate like this. Now, I am folding myself in half, okay? Now, if your rings are this low, you're really only going to hit the ground in the back lever, okay? So, and that might be good for you at first. Eventually, we're going to raise these a bit so that the ring handles are chest height, okay? Now, once the ring handles are chest height, which is coming up, good enough. Good enough for now. Then you're going to try some more, okay? So, same thing. You're going to pull into the inverted hang position, and I'm going to slowly rotate down through the back lever. Now what's going to be happening is that I'm going to be folded up like this, okay, in half. And I'm even going to stay here and extend my legs out, because what this does is it keeps my body in a position that allows me to not have to use a lot of strength as I'm coming down. Okay? Now as you're going through from the inverted hang down into the back lever, don't try and do it all at once. At first, I'm going to turn around backwards for this. You're just going to move a little bit. Okay? And as time goes, you'll go further and further and further until your shoulders and your hips are even. And I'm not going to suggest big long holds for this. My suggestion is really going to be that you just hold it for a couple of seconds comfortably and then pull back up to the inverted hang. Okay, the point is to learn how to control your body. And so at each point, you build up to a good 15-second hold, and then you should be okay to move just a little bit more. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in an abbreviated fashion. So, starting in my hang, top of the pull-up, kicking over, now I'm upside down. So now, as I go down, the rings rotate, right? And let's say I just stop here. And I hold, and I rotate back. Okay, as you rotate back, what's going to happen is your legs are going to straighten out, right? This makes things a lot easier to kind of move like this. It helps keep your center of mass right under your hands so that you don't have to use a lot of strength. So then I'm going to come down, right? Slow, 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 and come down into what would be a German hang. Okay? And notice that from here, my knees are on the ground. Okay? So I'm exerting pressure and then I'm leaning forward. I'm not just trying to use my arms and my elbows to pull up. I want to lean forward with my head, neck, shoulders, and upper chest and fold back in half. Okay?